Hello and welcome back. So we are going to be playing some League of Legends today. It is Tuesday, and we're competing against the Wynne High School Delta Swarm Dose. It's their alternate team. They have two teams, so we'll be competing against them today. We're looking forward to that. Wynn's actually a nearby school, so kind of a rivalry, proximity rivalry with us and Wynne. So we're really looking forward to today's match. So just as an introduction, League of Legends is a multiplayer online battle arena, commonly referred to as MOBA. It's one of the top eSports played around the world. There's their actual champion picks, so I'll switch to that, turn the camera off. These are their actual champion picks. On the far left, you see the top laner, jungler next, then mid laner in the center, and then the AD carry and support from left to right. But anyways, League of Legends is like I said, it's a MOBA, multiplayer online battle arena. It's one of the most widely played esports titles in the world. It is basically a 5-on-5 team strategy game where the goal is to just destroy the enemy base. Hopefully it'll load. Okay, looks like it's going to load this time. That's good. So it's actually loading in this time. I'll pull up the item stats and then we'll get started.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Alright, it looks like Kylan has run into the enemy Master Yi in the jungle for a little invade. Yep, he decided to invade on our side, and he thinks he's going to take us on at level 1. This might not go in his favor, seeing as how most of the team is already there. Can they stop him, though, from escaping? Oh, it's close. I'm 2 minutes behind. That sounds about right. I'm 4 minutes behind. I can just say 5 minutes as I've been instructed. Alright, so it looks like the enemy bot lane is hiding in the bush. They're waiting for our laners to return to lane and for minions to spawn in as well. Looks like Master Yi's just chilling over by his jungle camp there, waiting to pull his buff. I think that's his red buff. Got a little, okay, so starting it off in the mid lane with Emma versus the enemy Mordekaiser. Alright, and now we're moving up the top lane. This is Jacob playing Scion versus the enemy Ornn. Just for a little, like I said, a lot of back and forth in the early game. The action, as long as no one gets caught out or is in too vulnerable position, a lot of the early game is just a lot of back and forth. Just their focus at this point of the game is taking down the minions and getting that gold lead. All right, Syble with double CC on the enemy bot lane, and Emma looks like we got she has a health lead in bot. Now the Mordekaiser does have, he doesn't run MP, so he has more sustain than her, but he has to be able to survive her onslaught first. Okay. Oh, is David gonna get this kill? It's switched away, so I guess we'll find out if something happens down there. And it looks like Emma's also looking to, Emma scores a kill in bot lane, getting in mid lane, getting first blood. Looks like Jacob's looking for the same thing in top. And that bot lane skirmish, the Kalista did get away. Okay, looks like they were able to back. David's a little low on health, but they're going to push forward, get those minions under tower. Oh, Master Yi is going in on bot. Will he actually invade the lane? Doesn't look like it. Looks like he decided to go into the bot lane jungle instead. I don't even think they know he's there, but David's backing now, so there's no risk there. All right, that's Master Yi clearing our bot lane, our bot side jungle. So looks like, man, it could change, but it looks like right now the Master Yi and Kylan playing Rammus have decided to split the jungle tops and bottoms as opposed to blue and red. So Kylan, nope, looks like Kylan's navigating down bot. He is looking for probably a bot lane play. After he clears his jungle, he'll eventually figure out that the Master Yi has already cleared his Krugs. Sorry about that. Okay, so getting back into the action, we've got looks like we've got a skirmish in mid lane. That's Kylan invading mid, fighting the enemy Mord, and there comes Emma, and it's a kill. Come on. Kill. Okay, Emma scored the kill. I think Kylan was giving her that kill so that she could get the gold lead from it. Because with him playing Rammus, he'll probably play a little more passively. Looks like the bot lane the enemy bot lane duo is pushing back, but David and Syble were able to secure a kill on the enemy support. All right, they're going to put in some tower damage. So they're going to clear minions and then maybe and they just took the first tower plating for that extra little bit of gold. And Emma has returned to mid lane. Okay. The Mordekaiser just used his ult on Emma and took her to his Mordekaiser dimension, where only him and her can interact as long as they're there. But I have a feeling she's already popped out by now because he wasn't able to secure the kill in the time that you're forced into his zone. And that's going on in mid lane right now. And at this point, we're back in bot. And yep, there's the Mordekaiser. He was not able to secure a kill when he had her in his zone, like I was saying before. So they're still just kind of skirmishing back and forth. And here comes Kylan in the mid with a gank. And it is Kylan and Emma versus the enemy mid laner Mord. Can they take him on when he's got his ability? So that's his passive floating around him right now. His passive does increase magic damage, and he may even have some armor or magic defense shred. I can't remember, but he definitely does more damage. I know that. Oh, Kylan didn't leave, and he's still picking a fight. All right, looks like they were able to push the wave back in bot lane to try and put some tower damage on us. They were not able to secure the first tower plating. That's those slotted health bars in the tower. That goes away after a little while into the match. Okay. Warren just took some tower shots there while joining his fellow mid laner. Oh, David missed that last shot. I don't think it would have secured the kill, but any damage is always warranted. Okay, so the enemy team has secured the first Drake. And looking at our gold lead, we currently have a just under 3K, so a 2K gold lead, 2.5 maybe. Okay. So we are ahead, even though they've taken that first Drake. due to our 4 kills. All right, Mordekaiser's still looking for a fight, and Emma takes him out. Oh, Jacob just barely missing that kill on the enemy Ornn. Close. Oh, and he comes back and just gets himself slayed. I don't know what that was about. Probably shouldn't have re-engaged there. He was safely away. Oh. Oh, David with the snipe from down the lane. That was very nice. Okay, so we now have a pretty significant lead. 4K gold lead, in fact. As far as items, we're looking pretty good over the other team. We probably have some of our team that is just sitting on some gold at the moment, based off the item spread. Just had to toss my keys out the window. It happens sometimes. Alright, so we are back. Oh, we're transferred. We're flipping back and forth between top lane and bot lane where the action is. The directed camera, it just wants us to be wherever the impact is going on. And looks like our bot lane just gets away before they can check the bush. And they're going to push wave and back to top lane, where the top lane fighter tanks are just kind of having at it back and forth. Ooh. Now, what's important about this top lane matchup is even though Jacob's ahead, because the enemy team is playing Ornn, Ornn has the unique ability to give a item buff to his allies. When you have Ornn on your team, you can actually upgrade your items beyond their maximum limits. So that allows for his team to have a higher max scale. So instead of just a mythic item, they get like a mythic plus. So I'm not sure the changes to Ornn's kit. I want to say he can give it to 2, maybe 3. It's been a while since I've looked it up. I know that's what he does, but the specifics of it are kind of. Thank you for my keys. The specifics of it are kind of escaping me at the moment, but I know if this game pushes too far into the late game, they will have a passive item advantage, so long as they've been able to purchase and use those mythic plus items. All right, looks like they're taking on the Senna under tower. David was securing another long range kill. So I asked David before this matchup. He said, "I want to play Kylan." I said, "Why do you want to play Kylan?" His reason was because he wanted to shoot. He wanted to be long range, and it has definitely paid off at this point. Oh, Kylan found the enemy Master Yi in the river, and he has just deleted himself. Rammus is a hard counter to Master Yi. Master Yi's whole kit is he does on-hit effects. So every time he hits you, he does more than a normal hit would do for most other champions. That's like his whole thing is he does a lot of on-hit things. Well, Rammus doesn't care how much he gets hit. In fact, he has a taunt that makes you hit him instead of whatever you would normally want to hit. And then Rammus has a lot of I guess you call it spike armor. When he takes damage, he delivers damage. And he has a lot of damage reduction as well. So that makes Rammus just a natural counter to the Master Yi pick. And Kylan knew this, and when he saw that the Master Yi got locked in second, he chose Rammus as just a powerful counterplay. Oh, and Emma secures the kill against the enemy Mordekaiser. And bot lane is pushing forward, and looks like Jacob, based off of health alone, Jacob's definitely winning this fight. He's also up in kills, so the Ornn is playing very aggressive. And at this point in the game, that's just a hard. Oh, and there's Kylan rolling in. Okay, that just secured poor Ornn's death. That Rammus roll in. Looks like we've got, for timer wise, we've got another Drake coming in about just under 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure that means. Yeah, Drake. And then the Rift Herald will respawn in 3 minutes. Or, yeah, respawn. It should have already spawned by now. I wasn't keeping it too close of an eye on the timers when we first started. All right, looks like Jacob is going to take the top lane tier 1 tower. Oh, but they're making a big push on bottom. They've decided they're gonna go all in on this bot lane tower. They're using their Rift Herald, so yeah, it was taken earlier by the other team. They are just determined to take this tower. They've got enough damage in. The Rift Herald's gonna boom destroy it, but not enough to destroy it immediately. And here comes Kylan running in with Syble and David to help. And oh no, they took out one. They took out two. Let's see, will they secure that third kill on Master Yi as he runs away? Master Yi is very, very fast when he triggers his ultimate, so he most likely will get away, but we still secured a double kill, and I believe the tower is still standing. Yes, it is still up down there. Like I said, I'm 4 minutes behind them, so we are a long way away from whatever it is they're getting excited about. All right, we secured our first Drake, second Drake of the game. Now the next Drake to spawn will be the Kim Drake. So now the area, the whole map will transform based off of the Kim Drake. And looks like we are now officially at the end of laning phase, and they are starting to group in mid to take to push hard. Mid is the shortest lane out of all of Summoner's Rift. So ideally, when you go to group up, you want to take mid, simply because your minions can push down the lane faster than any other. That's why there's a lot of favoritism towards mid when it comes to the grouping stage. Looks like Syble just found her one-on-one fight with the enemy AD carry, but David was there and they secured the kill. And there's Senna, the support. She is back up here pushing wave, and here comes Kylan in, and that's another kill. Right. So we got Kylan clearing out the jungle while the rest of the team pushes the bot lane. Emma pushing mid lane, and Jacob still pushing top. Oh, Jacob getting into a fight with the enemy Master Yi. So this is what I was telling you, Master Yi can put out a lot of damage. He likes those on-hit effects. And even though Jacob's character is tanky, he can't take all the hits that Master Yi provides. This is more of a, like I said, Sion's doesn't really have the defensive capabilities of Rammus, but because of the lead that Jacob has, he was able to turn the fight around and run the Master Yi off. Can Sion chase him down? Oh, and Jacob gets the kill. Oh, right. Master Yi is fast, but when Sion uses his ultimate, he tends to be a little faster. Poor Mordekaiser just getting completely wrecked in a 2v1 in mid. All right, and David being chased away by the enemy, looks like the bot lane, it's the enemy top laner alongside their support, but David was able to secure a kill there, and a double kill. Can he make this a triple? And dead, triple kill for David. Hey, streaming. All right, it looks like we're going after the Rift Herald over there. They're gonna use 3 people, kill it really fast, and then most likely use it to help push to destroy one of the towers. It doesn't look like the other team has any vision of this happening, so they're probably just. I mean, if they know what's going on, they're giving it up, and if they're not aware of it, then we're gonna sneak a Rift Herald. I don't see any wards, so yeah, I think they just snuck that Rift Herald, and then the Mordekaiser's right there in mid. So more than likely, he'll if he takes this fight, he will lose because he's all by himself. I don't know what Syble was just casting spells at. I'm not sure. All right, now that they've got the Rift Herald, they're going to push mid and most likely take that tier 3 tower. All right. Mordekaiser is down. Looks like 3 of them are in bot, getting ready to push that bot lane tower. They did damage it earlier with the Rift Herald. Oh, gets slain by the tower. They stepped just a little too close. Okay, we just spawned the Rift Herald by the inhibitor, and we were able to destroy the inhibitor. It will now help destroy the two Nexus towers. I think they're called just Nexus towers. Yep, so there goes the Rift Herald. He just popped. They took down the first tower. The Mordekaiser comes in. He's trying to defend the base. This may be the final push. Let's see how it goes. All right, Mordekaiser in center. So last Senna just gets deleted. Mordekaiser taking, looks like Kylan to his Mordekaiser dimension, and that is the game. All right. All right. So there's the picks. Like I said before, Urgot versus Gwyn in the top, Jarvan versus Belveth in the jungle, Yone versus Syndra in mid, Kaisa versus Ashe in bot with Braum and Lux as support.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Alright, so they are all running out to lane. Our last game we had a pretty quick fight in one of the jungles with the enemy Master Yi. Let's see if that happens again this time around. And yep, looks like the enemy Jarvan decided to get caught out. I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but he just got punished with it. Now he'll start with a little less health. I don't think he'll die to this. He'll get away.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, so they are waiting for the jungle to spawn, and the minions are now in lane. So let the game begin. Alright, we're pushed in at bot lane. Kaisa and Braum are a pretty good bot lane team. If Braum can get on top of one of our members and he can deliver 3 or 4 hits to proc his passive, they'll be stunned, and Kaisa can do a lot of like repetitive damage. So if Braum triggers the first hit with his Q, Kaisa can finish it off and stun them using one of her using any of her on-hit skills. Braum is also a tank. He's shielding his Kaisa from damage there, and pushing back David and Syble. Just a lot going on here in bot lane right now. Oh, Kaisa's gotten low. Can the Braum defend her? Oh, he blocks the shot. Very nicely done. Blocks the flash. Oh, but David secures the kill, giving David first blood. And Kylan with an invade on mid, securing a kill for Emma against the enemy Yone. And now we're up at top. This is the Urgot versus Gwyn top lane matchup. Now, Urgot can be a very oppressive top laner. I've played as him and against him. He can be very tricky to play both as and against. He can damage on all sides basically, and he'll throw you to the other side, just like we just saw there. He nearly secured a kill on David, but he took a tower shot that he didn't like and had to back off. Kylan securing a blue buff in the jungle, and David and Syble have pushed back the enemy bot lane. Syble going in deep there, taking a shot from the enemy Kaisa. We are currently, so this game we are red side, so we are on the our team is located on the right side of the HUD here. So we are 2 kills up with a 1K gold lead in the first 4 minutes. Oh, Urgot with a gank by Kylan from the jungle. So it's critical when you're in that top lane or that mid lane to keep your wards up and be aware of your jungler's location at all times. Otherwise, that'll end up happening to you. Urgot probably wasn't too worried about Jacob moving in, but he wasn't expecting Bel'Veth to come in from behind. So it resulted in his death. We've got the Rift Herald spawning in 3 minutes 30 seconds, and the first Drake will be up in just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15. And Kylan with another invade on the top lane, catching the Jarvan out. And that will result in most likely his death. Let's see if he can get away. He died to Kylan. Kylan is playing Bel'Veth this game. She's the big freaky bat thing there you just saw. She is a very hard carry jungler. If she's supplied with enough gold, she can just completely run over a game. And that was kind of the idea with the Bel'Veth pick, is that he can get a really good early lead and then just steamroll the game. So we'll see how it plays off. If it works to our advantage, Urgot is using his big skill where he deals damage to things on all sides of him. Urgot likes to just kind of trot around the enemies and deal that like continuous damage, whereas Gwen, she just kind of cuts right through you with her scissors. Gwen also has a mechanic where she's protected from ranged damage, which I don't think will play too big of a role for David this early in the game. Maybe if the Kai'Sa comes in for an invade, but we're not looking. That probably won't happen until much later, if at all. And can Emma secure this kill in mid, or will he get away? Oh, just one more auto, just one more. And she got it. Emma securing the kill in mid. And Jacob with a very close match against the Urgot in top. Looks like he's going to let him walk away while Jacob just clears him some minions. Oh, but the Urgot came back. And, eats Jacob. Urgot's ultimate. Urgot's ultimate is a chain that he shoots out, and if he hits a champion with it, he reels them in and then kills them if their health is low enough. So that's just what happened to Jacob there. And blue team just stole the Drake right out from under us, I think. But we ended up taking, looks like 2 kills in response, but Kylan did die in the process. So overall, I'd say that was a big swing for our enemy team, taking the Drake and scoring a kill. Our 2 kills I don't think really will quite match up to that. Looks like David and Syble are about to take a kill on the enemy Kai'Sa, who got just a little too close. Ooh, Yone backing Emma off with his power. Yone kind of astral project, steps out of his own skin, and can fight somewhere else in the map for a short amount of time before he's like reeled back into his body. I would use the names of their skills, I just don't know them all. Ooh, Braum protecting himself from some of that damage while keeping our bot laners at bay. He's trying to get his Kai'Sa back into the map. Alright, she is here. Let's see if she can help him fend off our bot lane duo. Braum missing his Q. David putting in some tower damage there with Ashe. Another little skirmish in mid. Looks like the jungler is passing through. Just a lot of little fights all over the place. Just kind of wait and see what happens. Oh, let's see a kill in bot lane and death. David secures the kill on the enemy Kai'Sa. Can they do the same against the Braum? No, he defends the damage. And Sybil takes a tower shot. Jacob fighting the enemy Urgot in top lane. Flips him over. The Urgot's playing very aggressively. But David responds in kind and scores a kill in top lane. Now looks like David and Sybil are looking to take a tower. Putting down some damage. They might secure a plate here in a second. And they secured the next plate. That's the third tower plating from that tower. So that's at least an extra 100, 300 gold. I think it's 100 per tower plate, something like that, 100 something. It just showed, I missed it. And Kylan with a kill in the jungle, giving him the blue buff. The blue buff allows for more sustain in the jungle, I know. I'm not sure. I think it gives more mana regeneration. I'm not really sure beyond that. maybe mana burn. I'm not 100% sure. The blue buff. I know the red buff gives like life on kill, or what is it? Omnivamp, something like that. Alright, the enemy bot lane is put it in some tower damage, and Emma fighting in mid lane against the Yone. Pretty even exchange so far, but Emma begins taking the lead in damage. But Yone still pushing forward. Oh, Kylan with an invade on bot, coming in with PlayVS, looking to secure that kill in mid, and he gets it. Yone is down. Alright, Urgot playing hyper aggressive against Jacob in the top lane. Let's see here. Syble scoring. Oh wait, no, actually I think David actually got the kill, even though Syble hit with her ultimate. David still secured the kill on the Kaisa. Let's see here. We do have a pretty substantial kill lead right now, but our CS lead is actually pretty minimal. Definitely something to work on. All right, that's Gwen's. Is that her ultimate? I'm not actually sure. Oh no, that's Yone and Gwen. Okay. So I was confused on who was fighting there. Look, David. Jacob going back in for the piece of the Yone and cuts him off a slice. And we've got looks like a 3-on-3 in the bot lane. Oh, Jarvan jumps in. Can he secure the kill on Kylan? He cannot. David's killing the Jarvan in kind. And then Kylan hopping back in. Oh, and it is a double for David. Triple for David. Emma putting in some damage against the Urgot in mid. But Urgot not wanting to back off from this, just continues to play aggressive. And oh, Emma scoring the kill from within reach of the tower. And looks like the bot lane, along with their jungler, is going to take their first Drake of the game. So now with our third Drake spawning, it'll be a Hex Drake. So now Hex Gates will spawn throughout the match that allow you to get to key locations a little faster. Alright, they all back to buy items and recoup. Emma just kind of waiting it out in mid lane, pushing some minions into the tower. Looks like the enemy mid laner and top laner have swapped lanes, and Yone is now going top with the Urgot going against Emma in mid. Oh, and looks like Jacob still killed the Yone with no problem, and the Rift Herald has now been spawned. They're looking to take some serious tower damage, or hopefully take a tower. How will our team respond? And looks like they're going to push them back, take the Rift Herald out, and defend the tower in the process. Alright, David secures another kill. David with a double. Oh, Kylan getting the third kill. Alright, so that was a triple kill on bot. I think Urgot is currently the only member on the other team that is alive at the moment, with Braum just now respawning. Oh, will he stay alive for much longer? Emma getting a little aggressive. Oh, does Emma survive? I believe she does. She survives with almost no health, but she walks away from that fight. Alright, they're looking to push bot, but the Braum just tanking too much damage. Oh, and Syble with a kill from her ultimate. Bot lane still pushing in. Kylan securing the red buff. Alright. Oh. Jacob and Kylan looking to secure this kill on Yone in top. He looks like he is outgunned, and the Yone falls. Kylan walks away from that, heading towards mid. He's already pinging his team. Oh, he's letting them know the Rift Herald is alive. Oh, Kylan was looking on an invade against the Urgot, but had changed his mind after he got back to tower. And they are looking. Looks like we're going to take the second Rift Herald. We have a substantial gold lead, solid 12 lead, 12K gold lead. Apologies. Oh, Jarvan got a little too close. He got spotted out, so he's going to get taken down next if they can secure the kill. There's no tower here to protect him, and he falls. Oh, Urgot got a little too greedy, stepped too far away from the tower and died in mid. Will Kylan and Jacob reset to take the Rift Herald? Looks like they are. And David looking to secure a kill in bot. Down with the Braum, and Kaisa's looking to go down next. Can she escape before he can put down the damage? And Kaisa falls with a double kill. Looks like Urgot's trying to defend his top lane tier 2. Playing a little aggressively again. Calling out Jacob and his Gwen, but looks like he secures the kill and continues to push on top lane. Kylan doing some much needed jungling in the enemy bot lane, or enemy bot jungle. Oh, securing a kill on the Jarvan. In walks the Yone. He wanted a piece, and he gets destroyed by the 3v1. Jacob trying to take the top lane tier 2 tower, while Kylan clears up the enemy bot jungle. Ooh, taking a tower shot there. And looks like we will secure the second Drake, relatively uncontested by the enemy team. Don't move it around. Oh, David looking for a fight in bot lane. Syble's there to support. Putting out some damage, but Braum was able to block a good bit of it. Braum fired his ult, but dies in the process to Syble, apparently. Oh, we had a TP in mid by Jacob. Reckless play on his part. He TP'd right in the middle of two people. But let's see if we can turn this around and make a play out of this. That results in Yone's death. And can they get Jarvan too? Very reckless TP, but we were able to make the most out of it with he had a teammate nearby, and they were able to make the most out of that play. Well, looks like Urgot's farming in the jungle while his teammate went down. Oh, Urgot coming in from behind. Will they spot him out, or will they just focus all their efforts on this tower? They spotted him. All right, and Urgot gets deleted. All right, here comes Yone to defend the mid lane tier 3. It's already down. Yone is deleted. Next, the inhibitor. All right, will they make this the final push? or will they regroup? And Jarvan down. They're kind of locked into his little arena for a second there. They're summoning the Rift Herald. This should be the final push of the game. Let's see. The enemy's got three people still alive. They're all in their nexus. They're all in their base. First tower goes down. They're fighting off the enemy team still present to defend them. Looks like someone died to one of our team members died to a tower shot. It was David. That was his first death of the game, and the nexus is destroyed. That will be the end of today's game. Thank you for watching.